your scammer round and round, slap him in the face and knock him to the ground. Pick him back up and knock him back down. Yee-haw! Scammers on the phone trying to steal your dough. Don't see dough and no more dough. Screwing with scammers, swinging the scammers round and round, slaps them in the face and knocks them to the ground. Yee-haw! Picks them back up and knocks them back down. Screwing with scammers, saving your dough. Yee-haw! Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well for a Friday night. We're having fun here at Screwing with Scammers. We had a few good calls today. We got Lilo's up there, Pumpkin. There's the missus. She's waiting right there. Oh, shoot. I forgot my water cup. Darn it. That's okay. It's over there by the coffee pot. Of course, it's my coffee cup. I hope you guys are having a good week this week. It wasn't bad. Pumpkin, what's going on here? What's all the junk we got over by you? Well, let's take a look at who all is here today. Well, Julie, welcome. You're in the house. Nice to see you. Junior, hey, welcome to the live stream. Manuel's in the house. How are you, Manuel? Good to see you. Julie says hello to everybody. Hello, David. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Mrs. SWS. We got our water. David says hey to everybody. Manuel says hello to Mrs.
Hello, Manuel.
Let's see if I can get this. Hey, let me know if you guys are seeing the messages pop up on the screen from when I click on them. Hopefully they are. That would be nice. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Portilla, welcome. Hi there to everybody. Glenn says hello to everybody. Hello, Glenn. And Grandpa Glenn also says hello. Well, the first Glenn was Betty Glenn.
I was going to say, hello, Betty.
Yeah, the first one is Betty Glenn. Let's get this camera so Mrs. could be on there a little bit too. There we go. Now we got us both on there. Don't need to do that. Where am I at? Glenn. Manuel says, oh, get this out of my way. Darn thing. There we go. Where did Manuel? There you go. Manuel says hello to David. Hello, Mrs. SWS from Kim. Welcome, Kim. Nice to see you here.
Hi, Kim.
David is here in the house. Says hello to Manuel. Patty says hello to everybody. Patty Weiser, thank you. William Wood, hello. Nice to see you here. Patty says hello. What did Patty say? Oh, yes. Hello from Vidor, Texas. Welcome. I hope you guys are staying warm down there. Oh, great. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Manuel, I see you here too. Pet fan, hello from England. Welcome from across the pond. Nice to have you here.
Thanks for joining.
Well, I don't know, Glenn. Julie says she's not seeing at the bottom. It should pop up with your text when I click on it. I don't know what the heck. Patty says hello to Mrs.
Hello, Patty.
Diane Wilson. Hello, Fred Flintstone. How are you doing? Well, yabba dabba doo, Diane. Thank you.
And this is Wilma Flintstone.
There you go. It's funny that when they called looking for Fred, and I went with it and told them I was Fred Stone, and then it just popped into my head. I got to tell them my middle name is Flint, and they went for it. I mean, they bought it hook, line, and sinker. Let me see if I can adjust this. This is an all new setup here. We're trying something different. I got away from using that laptop camera, and I got a new microphone. Hopefully it kind of gives our sound a little better. Before I got a complaint, it sounded like we were in a tin can or something like that.
Well, it's a little bigger than a tin can.
Yeah, now. Well, I had some interesting calls today. I hope you guys got a chance to listen to them. The biggest amount of calls today have been this auto warranty scam, the extended warranty. They've been trying to get a hold of me, and of course, um, they asked me if I got the paperwork in the mail, and I said, "Scammers on the alert." What? You're telling me scammers are around? I guess. I told them I throw the paperwork away. Maybe that's why they haven't heard from me.
I get calls on my phone from the solar companies. They want to sell me solar and bring my electrical bill down.
Dan Turner says, hello from Pennsylvania. Well, Dan, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Glenn says, how do you like the new name suggestion? Yes, I do like that. My shoes too tight. I think that's a great one. I got to let Mrs. know. That's a perfect name for her. Oh, Manuel says he has cold weather on Wednesday. Yeah, our morning temps have been low in the high 20s. Right now, it's only 53 degrees. It's not too bad.
But now we got rain coming.
Rain is forecast for the later in the week. Tara, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Thank you very much, Tara, for joining us.
Hello, Tara.
Glad you're here. Kim says, hi, Mary, Michigan here. Wow. Thank you for joining us from the frigid north of the Midwest. Pet fan, I love your t-shirts, your sweatshirts, you both wear. Yeah, I don't know if you can see hers. Camera's over there now. It says, yes, I'm cold. And for Mrs. SWS, anything under 80 degrees, she's cold.
That's me. Growing up in California, still wore my sweaters.
Well, pet fan, yeah, we have all kinds of, and this is one of my favorites. I love the Hawaiian shirts, especially these. I don't get paid to, but I got to plug the Aloha Outlet in Hawaii. They're online at alohaoutlet.com. They have quality Hawaiian gear. And I found these with the Route 66, motorcycles, cars, everything. A little bit pricey, but they're super high quality. They're 100% cotton, especially for those of us in the desert. It really does make a difference. But yeah, I enjoy it. And of course, I got my whole collection of Harley t-shirts, which I've collected over the years. When you ride, you stop at a dealership out on a ride, you got to buy a t-shirt. Just kind of a motorcycle thing. Zed's Gallery is in the house. Good evening, Zed's. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining. Mary Rink says hello to Kim. Thank you, Mary. Kim Murphy says hello. Wow, thank you very much. Patty Weiser, I said to you, do they give warranty on horses? That's how we get around. I love that. I saw your comment, and I tell them, yeah, we just use horse and buggy here. So, well, it was really funny today. The call, I told the lady, it was a guy, I can't remember now. It was early this morning, but I said, I got a half a mile to get down to my garage to look at the VIN number. And I said, I'm in a wheelchair. It's going to take me a while. And they said, okay. Wow. A half a mile in a wheelchair. They're really dumb. I think this year so far, the scammers have turned out to be dumber each call I've gotten this year so far. Christine says, hello from California. Hello back. I hope you're safe from all the fires and all the horrible stuff going on with the dry weather and the winds. And hopefully you guys can get some rain and wet that stuff down and put those fires out.
Yeah, and see the president.
Our kids, a couple of our kids live in Southern California, so wishing them all well too. Hopefully they're doing well over there. It's we know they're out of danger. Thank God they're not in the fire zones over there. We're lucky with that. I was wondering, I got the phone out just in case, because sometimes around this time I get calls. So That would be cool if we got a live call. I would love to do that. That would be fun. Let's see. Okay, we caught up with some of those there. That's pretty good. I kind of bowled through those. I don't mess around. I like to read them and respond. Been having a lot of fun with these scammers. They're, as I say, they're heartless. They don't care. And especially when you start telling them your stories, I say a lot of times, oh, my whole family has died. And they go, okay, thank you. And it's like, wait, Tina, you are too kind. Thank you. Thank you. That'll go towards some dog treats for sure. These guys are big into doing this with us.
Oh, yeah.
They're so excited to be here, as you can tell.
Yeah, you can see their excitement.
Well, Pumpkin is the oldest, and she's holy smoke, she's 12 this year, and she kind of lazes around. But Toffee is, holy smoke, she's 10 already. She's the baby at 5. That's Lilu.
I'm the cat person, but this dog decided to attach to me.
That's her baby.
She follows me around and sleeps in the bed with me, and she's cute, but she's dumb.
Yeah, she's got, I think she's got rocks in her head, but she's so sweet, and cute. It makes up for it all. Manuel says, hello to Darlene. Happy Friday evening. Mary says, had one tell me he was canceling my Medicare because I was interested in Medicare cause I was interested in what they said. Gotta get some chapstick going on here. Darlene says hello to Manuel. Manuel, thank you. And Darlene, welcome. Yeah, I've gotten, here we go. Got my spatulas. When the spatulas call me, I need that. And then today, and it's a couple of them, you guys like this little guy. This is when they call me from Amazon because I got a frog alert on my account, So this happens to go in the calls. Those of you who haven't heard it.
Why did they want to cancel? And of course, how do they do that?
Right.
But why do they want to cancel your Medicare?
Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the things they call and say, we're going to cancel your Medicare, or your Medicare card is going to expire.
Well, that I know.
They always say that. Let's see. Mary said, oh, I see what you said. Mary says it wasn't very interesting. Yeah, you meant wasn't interested. And they hung up, I bet, when you said that. Tina, thank you. Kim says hello to Tina. Thanks, Kim. Patty, yes, I agree. Animals are amazing. When your kids are all grown up and they all moved out and they live far away from you, these are your kids then, and they get treated as such. And well, I think they get treated even better than even when the grandkids come over, because I make the grandkids sit down, be quiet, stop running around. No, I don't.
Might make them come off their phones a little bit so we can actually communicate with them.
Zed's place is awesome, Tina. Darlene Gilbert got a debit. I'm going to call it what I call it, a debit card fraud robocall. I didn't call him back. Well, good for you, Darlene. You don't have to call him back. With Glenn, come on back here. Stop this stupid thing. Glenn says burials, plural, and funerals, plural. I told him I didn't want to be dug up just to bury me again. That's a good one. Well, the missus came up with one a long time ago, and it stuck, so I have to use it. She said, oh, I don't want to be buried alive. And so that's one of my running gags with them all the time. Let's see. Johnny Eamon says, yes, I'm hearing you had a scammer on for 8 minutes and 35 seconds today. I got a lot of scam calls just like you. You know what? I'm glad you got them on the hook and wasted their time. That's the way to keep them from calling anybody else who is unsuspecting. Great job, Johnny. Oh, Kim says she likes the frog because that's when I get frog on my account because they called me about a frog alert. Bourbon is waiting for his toy back, but Bourbon, you're not going to get it right now. We're using it. It's our prop. He's eyeballing it the whole way.
Oh, yeah. Amazon. Somebody in Arkansas bought a computer and charged it to our account.
Well, Barb Stamp says, hello, darlings. I hope you're keeping warm. And that's a greeting from New Zealand. And I know it's summertime for you. I hope you're staying in the air-conditioned home. I know it gets pretty warm over there, like not like our desert here, unless you're out in the desert of New Zealand. But here in Las Vegas, Nevada, we get pretty warm in the summertime. So kind of welcome the cooler weather. It says, saw Froggy earlier. Yeah, Froggy made an appearance earlier today when the Amazon scammer tried to tell me I had frog on my account. And they never hear me when I say frog instead of fraud. And it's funny, they keep going on with the scam. I play that stupid frog in the background and they still keep going with the scam. Like I said, they get dumber every call. Let's see, Pet Fan. Let me get off of this so I can read it. I had a scammer call me a couple of years presenting my computer wasn't working. Oh, yes, properly. And I had them on a while, then told them they were liars. My son is a computer consultant. Well, that's funny. I want to say, gotta have been about 18 years ago or so. My son was here and we were talking about something. The phone rang and it was the guy from Microsoft, said our windows were bad. And so I started screwing with the guy and my son took over the call and he's a computer tech and he started talking to the guy and we wasted so much of their time. It was insane. We never logged on. If they tell you to log onto your computer and open up any desk and get something like that going, don't do it because they're just going to get access to your computer and steal your files. They'll probably lock your computer and make you pay to get the code to unlock your computer. Yeah, those are the other frauds that go around, the Microsoft scammers like that. They want you to log on to their website and never log on to anything for them. Let's see. Tina says hello to Kim. Stop. Let's see. Kim says, Tina, your dogs are sweet, cute, and I have 8-year-old greyhound. Oh. Wow. Her name is Wendy. Well, very nice. And it says you have 7 nieces and nephews in my family. I bet they like the dogs. I'm sure they do. Bill Fishman. Bill Fishman says, what up? What up to you? Hope you're doing well, Bill. I meant pretending. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Manuel says, hello, everybody on Friday. Hello back to you.
Hello.
Patty Weiser, you graduated from Vegas Valley High, Las Vegas High School. We're not too far from there. Yeah, it's a different life. I always said Las Vegas is a town that you love or you hate. I don't know anybody that comes here, that lives here and says, yeah, it's okay. I like it. It's not bad. It's either, yeah, I love it or, oh, I can't stand it here. But I guess I'm on that smaller percentage that I love it here. I have a great time. It's a great city. It's fun. There's always something to do besides gambling. There's millions of shows to see, great restaurants. Those of you in California, I envy your Mexican food restaurants in Southern California, especially because you got tons of really good ones. We have a handful of good Mexican restaurants here that we had to find over the years.
Yeah. Lots of great Italian.
Yes, lots of great Italian restaurants here.
Lots of great Italian restaurants we know.
Let's see. Patty says, or I answer the phone. Yes. Bonner Country Dispatch What is your emergency? They slammed the phone down. Yes. 911. What is your emergency? Yes. Dan Turner says, what's the temperature there? Right now, it's 53 degrees. It's a little warm. It's nice for us, Dan. Thanks for asking. Sorry you got the snow. Let me see. Let's get past all this. Holy smokes, I missed a bunch there. I got a little behind. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Where am I at here? Okay. Hello, everybody. Friday. That was Manuel. Bill says hello to Manuel. Nice to see you. Tina, Kim, your family is big. Yes, Kim's family is big. I only have actually one nephew. That's it. He lives in Colorado, and I'm sure he's freezing. Zed's Place responded, yippers. Manuel says, hey, Bill, how you doing? Bill Fishman, Manuel says hello to you. Robert, let me click on that one. There you go, Robert. Nice to see you here. Glad you made it. Thanks for watching the live stream, Robert. Robert has a lot of great comments, and he's a loyal subscriber, and he has a lot of fun with these too. He's got some good suggestions. Some of the stuff I throw in there, and those of you who always make suggestions, you'll know when I use them. I throw them in there because they're brilliant. It's just I got to remember to throw those on a piece of paper so I don't forget some of the things. Where am I at? Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little behind on this thing here. Oh, Kim. Well, it's your birthday on the 2nd of February. Well, happy birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. That's awesome.
Happy birthday, almost.
Manuel says to me, awesome live stream. Thank you. Glenn, always repeat back their questions while misquoting their words. Compensation versus constipation. I did that yesterday on the one I got on my cell, and the guy hung up quick. He was a little pissed because I said the word wrong. And so he called me out as a liar when they're lying to me about my accidental claim, idiot. And I gave a shout out to Rick Rickenbacker's character, Fritz Like a Glove. I said his ex-wife ran us both off the road while we were trying to move Fritz. They didn't like that story.
No, they called him a liar for that story and said it a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, they didn't like that. Raven, yes, I do still ride. It's not right now. It's just a little chilly. I don't get out as much as I used to, but I'm still riding. It's a 2014 Ultra Limited, the Rushmore edition. I absolutely love it. It's a great bike. The missus, it's hard for her to get up on the back since the knee surgery a couple of years ago. It's a little bit tough, but yeah, we used to do a lot of great rides. Went all over the state. I went out of state. I went through California, did about a 2,500 mile ride with my cousin a few years back, and we had a blast. There was no plan. We didn't have anything planned except for one hotel, and we just winged it, played it by ear. That was a blast. I've got to do it again one more time before I can't swing my leg over. Let's see, where I'm at. Robert. Yes, thank you, Robert. I will keep up the good work. They kind of keep me on my toes, these scammers. It's the Costanza. Welcome. Hello, welcome. Howdy to everybody. Nice to have you here. Murder Mitts. Love the live streaming. Thank you. I appreciate it. And my sister just been to Las Vegas for Christmas with her son and daughter. You know, we had great weather over Christmas. It was not that cold. It was really, really nice out here. Yeah. So they came at just the right time.
Not quite swimming pool.
No, well, the indoor pool's here.
Yes.
Manuel says hello to the Costanza. Nice to have you in the house. Let's see. Can get this thing to scroll right. Darn it. Bill says, have you been on Misfit Corner? Yes. Tomorrow night, I'll be on with Drew and the gang. We have a lot of fun doing a live stream together. If I could figure out how to do this stupid this stream duck or whatever, stream yard. I'll figure it out. And then I can invite a couple of other scam baiters on here and kind of co-host this live stream. But it was tech savvy enough to get this microphone to work tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't throw it across the room, but I got it to work. Murder Mitts says, what does Mrs. SW Sweater says? It says, yes, I'm cold. And for her, anything under 80 degrees, she's cold.
No. And then underneath it, it says me 24/7.
Yeah, me 24/7. That's her.
So when we go to bed at night, I pull up the sheet and the bed cover, and he takes all that stuff down. At this point, it's cool enough that he actually leaves his sleep shirt on.
But I still have the ceiling fan on.
Yeah.
Maybe low, but it's on. Let's see. Where am I at here? Dan, I've just been answering Giesel Funeral Home. Hey, that's a good one. They hang up pretty good. I've been flipping the script on them. I'm asking them if they want to fix their TV. Their box is going to expire. Have you got a credit card? I asked them for their number. It's equivalent to our Social Security in India. It's the Aadhaar number, ADHAAR, Aadhaar number. And they hate when I ask, why do you need that? I said, well, why do you need my Social Security number? Julie says, murder mitts. I believe it says, yes, I'm cold. Good eyes, Julie. Let's see. Patty, I loved it here. I loved it there, here, Las Vegas. We lived up the foothill of Mount Charleston. Yes, that's it's beautiful there. Loved riding my horses through the desert. You been through the desert? Does your horse have a name? I hope so. Wait a minute. That sounds like a good title for a song. You've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Hey, let's get together after the live stream. Maybe we could write some lyrics to that. Maybe. Let's see. Mount Charleston. Love riding horse through the desert. The good old days. Yeah. I got to hold Elvis Presley's hand when I was 18. Well, God bless you.
Wow.
My brother's a few years older than me, and he came up and visited and had a great show from Elvis when he was at the International, and he saw him back in, I think it was 70 or 71. Yeah, he said the show was great back in the day. Yeah, he enjoyed it. Kim Jacobs, Pet Fan, says hello to Pet Fan. Glenn says 35 degrees here in Colorado, expecting 4 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow. Glenn, keep it there. We don't need any. We got a good dusting back in 2008, and that was about 2 to 3 inches max, and that was enough. We haven't had a big snow like that, since then. Scott says, I really like your content. It makes me laugh. Great, Scott. That was part of my goal, was to put a little humor onto a serious subject like this.
Great Scott.
Yeah. Great Scott is right. I appreciate that. These scammers are really ruthless. I'm finding out, because they want to dig, and a lot of times they'll just go right for the throat and they'll start asking for the personal information. And that's really tough. I mean, I understand there's going to be some seniors that are not all together and they will give out their personal information. I've had stories of people saying that their loved ones have given out it and they've been scammed because they didn't know any better. I mean, it scares the heck out of seniors when you say your Medicare card is going to expire and it's not going to be any good. What's the number? We're going to send you a new one. And they get that, they get your Social Security number, and then they start billing Medicare under your name fraudulently and wipe out your Medicare coverages. And it's really, really sad. And we're all paying for it. Anybody who pays taxes is paying for this, and it's ridiculous. I hope we could get a crackdown on these guys. It's ridiculous. Robert says, thanks for giving me a shout out. Robert, anytime, man. You're a great supporter. I appreciate all that stuff you say. I take to heart. And Julie, I got to give you a shout out. Thanks for pointing out that, hey, I try to answer everybody's comment, whether it be a thumbs up or a laughing face or a thank you or something. I want to acknowledge, because if it wasn't for you as subscribers, we wouldn't be here doing this.
Nope.
You guys have made it possible. You make it fun. Your comments, your suggestions, it's great. And I want to connect with you guys, and I want to make sure that I absolutely respond to everybody's comment. She knows we go out somewhere and I come back and I've got about 75 comments to respond to, but I'll sit here and respond to every one of them. Each and everything will be done.
Here's Bourbon.
Bourbon came up. Oh, I know what he's looking for. You want it? Here you go. You can have it. Go. That's one of his favorites. He likes that frog. We've had that for almost 20 years, and it still works. I had an old dog many, many years ago, and she knew the sounds of every single toy we had that made sounds like that. We had an elephant. I would say to her, Cookie, go get the... She'd go pick up the elephant, no matter what room it was in, and come back with it. It was an amazing little dog. And then for the frog, I'd say, Cookie, go get the... She, just like that, she'd run over, find the frog, and bring it to me. Amazing little dog. I missed that one. I lost her quite a few years ago. Holy smokes. 2014, 11 years ago, I lost her. Wow, that's pretty scary. Sorry, getting off on a tangent there, talking about my dogs. Let's see, Scott, where are you at there? Where are you at? Here you go. Spencer's in the house. Let me get to that in a second. I missed that one. Tarkor's in the house. Thank you, Tarkor. What do you got here? National identification number, a 12 or 13 Digit in Pakistan. 12. That's good. That's good information there. Oh man, I skipped a bunch of stuff here. Hold on. Manuel says hello to Julie, and Spencer's in the house. Hello. Where am I at? Holy smokes. Here we go. Robert, you must have heard this before, but I'm surprised you haven't got a lot more subscribers, as your content is fantastic and makes members laugh. Well, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. You know what? We're plodding along here. We're picking up a lot of subscribers weekly. We're up over 7,500 subscribers since August when I started this channel. And it's been amazing. Absolutely. I never believed it would be this successful. And thanks to you and you guys sharing this around, it really makes it a success. And it makes it a pleasure to do. I really have fun with this. Pet Van says he had 8 sisters. Holy smokes, and 2 brothers. 2 of my sisters have passed. I'm sorry. That's always hard when you lose siblings. I think I have 23 nieces and nephews. Holy smokes. I have no idea how many great nieces and great nephews I have. Well, God bless you. What a great family. I'm sure it's hard to send out Christmas cards with that big of a family. I've got a little family I don't stay in touch with. They're all over the country. I still have cousins in Italy. It's crazy. They're all over the country. It's amazing. Oh, Patty, you saw him in 71. If you saw him here at the Hilton International, my brother was probably at the same show you were. Julie wants to know how you're doing, Spencer. Tarkor says, oh, computer, I just read that. Where are we at here? Come on, I'm getting behind here. There we go. Let's see. Stop. Go forward. Move forward. Hold on. I'm lost. So I'm sorry, guys. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, Janice, for reminding me. Yes, please hit that like button. Manuel says, hey to Spencer. Julie says, Spencer, you're welcome. Sexy Chocolate says, hi, how are you? We are fantastic. How are you? Glad you joined the live stream.
Hi.
Craig says, my favorite pastime is messing with scammers. Found you today. Craig, thank you. I'm glad you found us. We have a lot of fun, and our main goal is to waste as much scammers' time as we can and have a couple of laughs doing it as we do waste their time. As long as they're not on the phone with an unsuspecting senior, we've done our job. Glenn says, my daughter's cat plays fetch. Throw the ball like he retrieves it just like oh my, that's amazing, Glenn. My cousin had a dog. Okay, getting my animals mixed up. My cousin had a cat that if you throw the treats to it, it would catch the treats just like a dog did. It was amazing little cat to see her do that. Barnyard 603, keep up the good work. I surely try. Yes, thanks. I hope you waste their time too.
Barnyard.
Manuel, I hope you read comments. I read every comment. I try anyway. I'm trying not to skip some. It's a little hard. Sexy Chocolate, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm glad that I could entertain and give you guys a smile and waste scammers' time. That's the best part.
Yep.
Where am I missing here? Julie, what was I doing before I retired? I was a facilities director in hospitals and in healthcare for 40 plus years. Started out way back in the 80s as a maintenance mechanic. Worked my way up. I was a licensed high pressure steam operator. And I went to supervisory and management school, got my certificates, and worked my way up through the system from the ground up, literally from the ground up. I was a maintenance mechanic, plunging toilets and changing light bulbs.
And I was the nurse in the emergency
She was a night
room.
nurse in one of the emergency rooms that I worked in many years ago. So, yeah, it's been a while. Julie, thanks for asking. Let's see. Popeye Red Mustang. Poppy, sorry. Love your videos from Georgia. Oh my goodness, Georgia is on my mind. I hope you guys are staying warm down there. I saw the snow-covered Georgia a couple of days ago. Wow. Or I should say, like the scammers say, Georgia. I see that you're living in Georgia. What are you doing in Georgia? Janice M, only 22 to, oh, geez, you need some heat over there.
Lots of blankets.
Craig Simpson says, sometimes I call the scammer back, use their scam on them. I've done that. If the phone number goes through, I will call them back, and I'll make sure I put the phone number up in the video so you guys could flood their stupid call centers too. Oh, Darlene, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate it. Kim Jacobs, Tina have been a fan of Elvis. Oh, yes. Presley says, I was 5 years old in 1975. That's great. Yeah, Kim, he was a great performer. He's a great singer. The girls seemed to really like him. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Manuel, just hit the like button. Let's see. It's quite late or early, as it may case, here in the West Midlands, UK, but I enjoy your content. I have noticed you are a quite switched on person. Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of my favorite albums growing up was an album by Wendy Carlos called Switched On Bach. Maybe that's why I'm so switched on. I don't think it's all the coffee I drink in the morning. And no, this is actually water at this hour. I want to sleep tonight a little bit. Sexy Chocolate asked if I do get a break from them. Yeah, it's funny. You'll go for a while that they kind of stop calling because they've put your number on an internal do not call list. They'll call me. They'll try to connect me to their super weasel, and they connect me through, and they go, "Oh, your number's on the do not call list." Well, if they're really checking the national do not call list, they wouldn't call me in the first place. But if it's their internal call list that says this guy's just going to screw with you, don't call him or don't take his call. So they get a little lull, but these scumbags, they sell my number to other call centers throughout the scammer business, and they start calling me. And I know that because they call me asking for my character. So that's the best. And when they ask me for the character, I just roll with it because it's just easy to do. I don't have to think about what I wanted to do. Most of the time, I just think of what character on the fly. But they made it easy when they call looking for me. So just like we like to go to Mario Mortadelli's Italian sandwiches. My daughter created a monster. She showed me how to do these meta AI signs you can make just by asking your meta on Facebook. So I did. I made my nice Mario Mortadelli's sandwich shop. And then they spelled his name wrong with only one L, but that's okay. It makes it different. And then, of course, the famous Billy Bob Liquor, Fireworks, and Drug Store. And that is a place to go. You got a one-stop shop and pick up everything there that you need, even your cashback, scratchback cards for the PCH scammers is where I go to pick them all up. Charles 34. Hello from New Zealand. I'm sure you're staying warm down there. The summertime, I hope it's going well for you guys. Let's see. Where did I just lose that? Patty says you worked at... Patty, send me an email to STUDDERINGSTAN@yahoo.com. I worked at Desert Springs Hospital when I first moved here. So reach out to me on an email. We'll chat offline for sure. Let's see. Yeah, my missus worked at the St. Rose system here.
Yeah.
Wait, stop. What? Wait. Wait, okay. There you go. Barnyard 603, retired truck driver. God bless you for what you do, man. You guys put your lives on the line to make sure we get our goods, man. I appreciate it. All you do.
Husband number 1 was a truck driver.
What? You were married before? What?
You're number 3.
What? Wow, I learned something new every day, guys. Glenn, did you like the whole? Yes, Glenn. I loved it. In fact, they even gave that number out to a scammer to have them call me back. Sexy Chocolate, you remind me of Fred from Sanford and Son. Well, that's just a big dummy over there. Yeah, you know what? You can't make shows like that. I thought that Red Fox was just perfect for the character. Loved watching the show. Just made us all laugh and poked fun at himself, poked fun at everybody. It was great. Just like Archie Bunker in All in the Family. You know, those shows were just so dang funny. And they just offended everybody. And we just let it roll off our back like ducks. Water off a duck's back. It was no big deal. And it was funny. Oh, Julie says, that's funny, Sexy Chocolate. Yes. Julie says, is that you, Tina, Sexy Chocolate? It could be. I don't know. Tina says, to Barnyard 63, I've been my own trucking company's business for 36 years. March. Wow. Congratulations. Love the business, but I feel the government would stop stepping on me. Yes, I agree. The stuff that they make you guys jump through hoops just to deliver the goods to us is not only killing your business, it's also killing the prices of our goods. Thank you very much, Tina. Love what you do. Craig says, get to put on the scammers do not call list. It's an achievement. Yes. Achievement unlocked. Next level. I must have hit that because I haven't had a call in a few weeks. Well, yep, that's another notch in the belt. Level up, Craig. That's true. Hold on, I can't see that other. JNLW, love Fred Flint Stone. Yes, I love him too. He's a yabba dabba doo kind of guy, isn't he? I just had another one that I did today. Was first name is Queeks, Quix, Queeks, and his middle name is Draw, Draw, and last name is McGraw. Queeks Draw McGraw, GRAW, McGraw. Sorry, McGraw. Queeks Draw McGraw. Don't you forget it. Sexy Chocolate says, thank you, Julie. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. My name is. Let me see. Kind of skipping around here a little bit. Sorry. I'm trying to get to everybody. Let's see. David C. Perkins. I just found your YouTube channel a couple of days ago. Keep the good work. Absolutely, I will. I'll be watching you from Kentucky. The scammers say Kentucky, so I always pronounce it Kentucky. And the address I give them is, I got to remember that address. I should know it by the top of my head because it's 5583 Highway 550 in Leeburn, Kentucky, 41831. And that's the boyhood home of Charles Manson. And I say 41831 to the scammers and they go, oh, you're in Kentucky. Well, thanks for watching from Kentucky. Let me see. Let's see. That one is there. Fred. Patty, yes, best Italian food. I love Italian food. I grew up with it. I make it. In fact, the other night I made cacio di pepe. If you guys know what that is, that's cheese and pepper. Basically what it is. And it's just pasta with black pepper, a little bit of garlic, olive oil, and lots of pecorino cheese. And Pecorino Romano is one of the best Italian cheeses, and I get it from a local Italian deli here. Love the imported cheese. It's really good. Tarkor ran 2 Medicare callers to a real licensed person before I dropped it. A couple of final expense calls over the last 30 minutes home security, and let me see if I can get that to come there. Where did and an adult phone tree.
Whoa.
Adult ADT phone tree. It's real tiny. I should put on my special glasses. Hold on. Maybe I could see better if I put on my special glasses. Let me see. There. That might be better. No, I can't see a darn thing now with those on. Let's see, where are we at? Tarkor. Scott, good evening. Freddie F. Stone and Wilma. Beautiful. Thank you. Freddie F. Stone. That's me. Beautiful fur baby. Scott from Nova Scotia, Canada. Eh? Welcome. Keep up your great work on the call scammers. I enjoy them very much. Bundle up, stay warm, put another log on the fire up there in Canada. I'm sure you're a little chilly. Not so much here in the desert. Welcome to the channel, Sexy Chocolate from Julie. Thank you. Darlene Gilbert, I had a cat who played fetch. That's kind of cool. Her cat, let's see him. He's a lazy bum. He's 16 pounds and he just lays around. The only thing he'll fetch is if you put a treat on the floor, he'll waddle over to it and eat it. Like he needs more treats, that cat. Patty Weiser, say it again. What do you want me to say again? What I miss? Oh, Kentucky. Okay, Patty, we're going to go see somebody living in Leeburn, Kentucky. That's where we're going to come from. That's where gymnasium is. Y'all know how to spell nasium, don't you, right? Nayseu. amnesium. And I had one time in a video quite a few months ago, I had the scammer repeat it back exactly like that. And they did. It was the most hilarious thing I had the scammer say. It was really good. Sexy Chocolate says, thanks to Julie, of course. Daryl Staples, hello from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Hey, hope you're staying warm up there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And Julie says, thank you to Sexy Chocolate. Let me see if I can make this go away so I can scroll down. There we go. Phil DeBell says, would you like a couple of new names? Sure. I think I gave you that. Oh, my email is in the description of my channel. So yeah, you find out read more on my channel. It gives you my email. You can send all that stuff to me there. Let's see, Charles 30 for 27 degrees. Oh, hey, Google, what is 27 degrees Fahrenheit? Sorry, cancel. Hey, Google, what is 27 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
27 degrees Celsius.
Holy smokes.
80.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
80.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, that's a little warm, Charles. Stay cool. Put the air conditioning on and have a tall, cool drink of lemonade. J and LW, I love Mrs. SWS shirt. Yes, it fits her well that she's always cold. Let's see. Where did that come back here?
We keep the house at a comfortable temperature. We have to sort of balance it out between my being cold and his being warm.
It's okay. We have a good temperature right now. Let's see. Glenn Hayer says, drove to St. Louis one year. Billboards in East Kansas said guns, fireworks, and liquor. Maybe that's what Billy Bob's is.
Yeah.
There was a great movie a long time ago with Ed O'Neill.
Oh,
Ed O'Neill. It was called Dutch. And they stopped at this gas station and fireworks shop. What a great combination. It's a great movie, though. I don't know what platform it's streaming on, but it's on a pay channel somewhere that I don't have. Darn it, I would have watched it. Patty Weiser called her dad Archie. Was he friends with Josephine too? And Jughead, maybe? I don't know. No. Oh, you mean so his son-in-law must have been Meathead then, right? Love the Fred Flintstone from Barnyard 603. Thank you. Raven Dixon says you remind me of Frank Baroni. Yeah. Hey, you know Frank. I know Frank. He's a good friend of mine. He's from back in the day over in Chicago, you know. I'm going to make him an offer they can't refuse. Next time they call me those dirty low down scammers, I'm going to make sure they pay. There you go. Barnyard 603 is from Snowy, Ohio. Ohio. You know what? When I was a kid, my dad taught me how to remember how to spell that by singing that song to me. And I'm not going to sing it because it'll get stuck in my head forever. And I'm sure Barnyard knows exactly what song I'm talking about. Robert 1060. Stop it. Stop moving around. Robert 1063 says, you're right. Your number will be sold to third-party scammers, I call them, in hope they will scam you too. Once scammed successfully, the chance of that victim being scammed again is highly likely. Very sad, is true. They will sell that as a good, viable number that it's a scammable person. So yeah, be careful out there. Pet Fan says, I had a friend at school called Teresa Green. Well, I didn't go to school here, didn't grow up here, so I probably wouldn't know who that was. But thanks for telling me. I appreciate it. There you go. Sexy Charlotte 4K says, meant to say my real name is Denzel. I'm watching Screw with Scammers from New Jersey. Well, welcome from New Jersey there. I'm glad you called us from New Jersey. I had a character over there I did a while back. He was kind of from Jersey, New York over there, but I kind of put it off to the side a little bit because I went over the top, and the scammers over there didn't like what I was doing over there. So I had to do it over there, and I had to forget about it for a while. Craig Simmons, I answer the phone. Lake Community Sheriff's Office. Oh, that's really good. Manuel says, SWS, you put up videos tomorrow. If I get them, I'll put them up. You know what? I get the calls every day, and I try to get a couple of videos every day put up because I hate holding them. I mean, they're fresh, they're good. Why not share them? And like our old friend Drew says over on Misfit Corner Scams, he says, hey, remember, if you screw with the scammers, you screw and share. Post them up somewhere. Put them on Facebook. Put them everywhere so these scammers can be exposed as the scumbags they really are.
Yes, Sundays are the least number of calls.
Sunday's really, really slow.
But that's okay, because this week we got the football games
on Sunday. Yeah. Let's see, Craig. Let's see, Patty. Oh yeah, Uncle had a nice Italian restaurant. You know what? That's one thing I got to say. Every city I've been in, no matter where I go to visit, or I go somewhere out, you could always find a really, really good Italian restaurant. We've got quite a few here in Vegas. There's a great Italian deli. It's called Cugino's. In Italian, that's cousins. And his son and his two sons, have a restaurant in Henderson called Fratelli's, which that's the Italian word for brothers. So it's kind of cool. And they're really, really good. Like I said, we have a plethora of great Italian food here in Vegas. And I'm sure in New York, you've got even better Italian food, like in Chicago. I was there over the summer. And of course, I had to visit with family, and I had my family make the Italian dinner at home. And I can't beat a home-cooked Italian meal from my cousin. Tarkor says gave one chicken Alaska. 99732. Call didn't last long. That's pretty funny, Tarkor. Tiffany Smith says hello. Thank you, Tiffany. Tina, you should have. Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. That just might work. I might throw them in there. I was thinking about that. Been watching Wyatt Earp, the life and legend of Wyatt Earp. It's on FETV, late evening, early morning. It's still a great show. Let's see, Dabs, Kia Ora from New Zealand. Wow.
Hello.
Love your work. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Dabs NZ Kia. That's Aura from New Zealand. We watch this show that's called Screwing with Scammers. No, it's called not Border Security. Darn it. It's To Catch a Smuggler, South Pacific. And it's all about the New Zealand airport, but it's the stuff you have to go through to get into the country. And it's amazing the stuff that New Zealand is super, super strict on. It's great. They keep everything safe, including bringing in fresh food and everything else besides catching the drugs. It's amazing what their border security picks up. It's really, really a cool show. I think it's on the History Channel. Not sure. Manuel says hello to Tiffany. Paul Weiser, Patty Weiser, it's in my description on my channel, but it's STUDDERING Stan, STAN @yahoo.com. And I have to remember to say it twice, STUDDERING Stan, Stuttering Stan @yahoo.com. Craig Simmons, I'm wanting to have a scammer on the line and merge with him, another scammer. So they try scamming each other. I've done that, and they were going back and forth. Hello, hello. And I got them right in midstream when I connected them. And they stayed for a minute, and they realized that somebody was screwing with them, but it didn't last very long. Have you heard how much we hate Prime Minister in the UK? I'm not getting political, but we hear the news. Yes, I try to keep our channel completely apolitical, but I feel you. I understand. I've seen it. I watched way too much news,
Well,
and
Trudeau,
and that's where I'm going to leave it. No political. I'm staying out of it. There's other channels for that. I might start a whole political channel called Screwing with the Politicians. I don't know. I'll think about it. Where was I at there? Tiffany, love the way you screw scammers. Absolutely, Tiffany. I want to waste as much of their precious scumbag time as I can. Excuse me. A little dry. Well, later on, I'm going to have to put something in that water.
just ice. That's all you put in your water.
Yeah, Craig Simmons says he's sad they stopped. Manuel Rubio, I watch football games this Sunday afternoon, and we're going to say go Bills. I'm sorry, but I do like the Bills because they've never won one ring. They went there 4 times in a row and lost. I should say not 4 times in a row, but they went there 4 times and lost each and everything. So, what is my favorite Italian dish? Oh, I got Patty says chicken cacciatore. Yes, that's really a good dish. Janice, 41 now, 68 watching. Come on, get those. Yes, thank you very much. Get those thumbs up, guys. Let's go. Junior A, what's my favorite Italian dish? Well, God, there's so many I like.
So anything with sausage.
Italian sausage, sausage and peppers is a go-to. That's like anything else in other ethnic foods. But I like gnocchi. I really like gnocchi with a nice tomato pesto or a tomato marinara, a fresh tomato marinara, tomato basil marinara on it. And of course, a little salchicha in there is good. With a pepperoni, salchicha, gnocchi is good. I got to say, that's one of my favorites. Do you watch other scammers? Yes, Tiffany, I do. I watch Rick Rickenbacker Music, which he is a great scam baiter. I watch Misfit Corners. I watch Scammer Payback, Trilogy Media. There's so many out there. Trixie Tricks, she's really funny. There's quite a few out there, and we all kind of have fun, and we all comment on each other's videos too. Oh, Raven Dixon, La Rustica in Seattle. Awesome Italian food. Thanks for the shout out. They should start paying you for that shout out, I hope. That would be great. Maybe at least a free meal, maybe a free slice of pizza. Julie, you said that Mrs. was a nurse. How many years? Oh, I don't want to say how many years she was a nurse, and you know how old she was.
I was a nurse for 45 years. I retired from nursing in 2016 because the job that I was doing was being eliminated. And I still miss it.
She was an RN, Julie. She was an RN. Yeah, and I know how happy she was, especially when she was into teaching and teaching the new grads that just got out of nursing school. And that was really, really fun. It's one of those things. Her program ended, and that's why she retired. Let's see. I'm getting down here to Glenn. Hold on. I can't get the darn thing to scroll. As you can see, I'm not very electronically inclined here to do these things. Glenn, let's see. Driving to Estes Park one year when I was married. Oh, God bless you. Wife looked out the window and asked, "What are those things?" We were told they were called trees. She was obviously looking at something else. I'm in North Island. Wait, stop it. Charles 34 says, I'm in North Island. I am in Auckland. Wow. That's a far place away from here. And that's one thing I would really like to go down under. New Zealand, Australia. My dad was stationed at Guadalcanal during World War II. That's how he got down to the South Pacific. But I don't think he ever made it to Australia or New Zealand. I want to go to Tasmania and see if I could pet a Tasmanian devil. Had a dog that used to sound like that. I swear, she sounded just like a Tasmanian devil when she was growling at us. Let's see. Paul Weiser said, Patty Weiser says, thank you. Yes, I am blonde. Took me a minute. The light bulb came on about your address. No, it's okay. When I had hair, believe it or not, it was blonde too. So yeah, we're on the same page. Let's see. Darlene says, one of my sisters was a nurse for 46 years. She retired 2 years ago. Darlene, God bless. What a great profession. What'd you want to say? I'm sorry. Oh, I know. It's getting time. See, I got my timekeeper here. So I know she wants me to make dinner. That's what's going on. It's dinner time here in Vegas. Let me go through these real quick. Let's see. See, that was Darlene. Debs. Craig. Thank you. The doggies will really appreciate that. I'll pick them some extra treats with this. Thank you very much, Craig. I appreciate it. Let's see. Tiffany, thank you. I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'm glad you... Oh, look at Julie. You like the gnocchi too with sausage. That's good. Oh, yes. Debs NZ. Yes, I do love Kit Boga too. He's very funny. I almost forgot about him. I watch him a lot. Albedo. Oh, yes. Tiffany. Very good. Total Karen Scam Beta Tarkor. Yeah, it's true. Tina, you could use Albert Einstein. Yes, I'm too smart for that, though. I went to nursing school in New York. Wow, that's some prestigious schools there. Let's see. Went to nursing school. Nurses do not get the credit. Yes, you're right, Julie. Glenn, my dad was a Pearl Harbor survivor. Oh, God bless your dad.
Oh, my.
My pop joined on December 8th, 41. He joined the Navy right after he heard the news. Yeah, spent 2 years over there down in the jungles of Guadalcanal. Wow.
My dad was D-Day plus 6 hours. He was a radio man and mechanized cavalry. He trained on horses. Came from Brooklyn. Trained on horses.
The nice little city Jewish boy on the back of a horse.
Yeah. Then they mechanized him and he went all across into France, the whole thing.
Let's get through these. It's time to hit the road here. Tiffany, you're very kind. She says, Mrs. SWS looks so beautiful and young.
Oh, thank you.
Patty, I feel you there. Yeah. She's got to leave. Her husband will be home soon. I got to get dinner on. Yeah, she's waiting for me. I'm making dinner tonight. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to get through these quickly. Vernon, I merged 2 PCH. That must have been, hope it recorded that. That would be great to share. Pet fan, I really had a friend called Teresa Green, perhaps your wife. I get that. Teresa Green. I love it. Teresa Green. Can't wait. Yes, Dan, next Friday, same time, same bat channel right here. I'll try to get through more of these comments as we go. If I see anything there, I'm going to reply to whatever I can. Have a great evening. You all take care. Glenn, everybody, thanks for joining. Thanks for the new ones that joined today, that joined our live stream. You guys are great. I appreciate everything you do for the channel. We had fun. We'll do it again soon. Have a great week. Have a great weekend.
Yep.
And again, go Bills.
And stay safe.
Stay scam free. Take care. Love you all. Have a great night. See ya. Peace. End.